Welcome back. Car accidents can happen anytime, even to the best of drivers.
So what do you do and what do you need to know if you're in a crash, even if it's just a fender bender? I witnessed one 2 days ago.
You did?
Yep. Attorney Brooke Goff is here this morning to take us through the steps. Hey!
Hi.
How are you? Good to see you.
Long time no see.
I know.
Right?
It's been a while.
It has been. Only one fender bender in 2 days?
I've only seen one.
What route do you take in? Do you take a highway?
No, I took I took Asylum Ave.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah, and then it was right in front of me.
84 is closed like every day now.
Oh,
you
it's
understand
unbelievable.
that?
Yeah.
What's going on? Southington, Plainville over there? They keep closing at Bristol. I don't.
There's
Accidents. A woman like I saw like catapulted off of a tow. Did you see that one?
No.
Woman like went up a tow truck and like went off. It's like you see in a movie, like a stunt double.
Oh, yeah, and the truck was hanging, right? Yes, I remember that one.
All right. So what's the first thing? What's the first thing we do? I feel so bad for these people.
And so normally what I would tell you, say, what's the first thing you do after I tell you about the catapulting off the tow truck? That's not normal, right? But if you get in a regular fender bender or just a car accident in general, the first thing you need to do is just stay calm.
Okay.
The most important piece of evidence, two pieces of evidence that come out of what happened, so when you that you're going to collect when you first get in the accident, are the photographs that you take. True story. If you don't get photos of the driver that hit you, you're probably never going to get them. It's the truth. Yeah. Then I have to litigate your case, and then I have to, you know, they're going to tell me they don't have photos, and they're going to magically show up. I'll tell you a quick story about that in a minute. And the 911 call.
911 call.
Do not exchange information. Never works. People are like, oh, I saw you on TV. I should have listened to you. Don't be the shoulda. Just do it, okay? So 911 is easy. Now, I get it. If it's a snowstorm or something, you know that if you call 911, that call's still recorded. So they might tell you, because, you know, if there's certain snowstorms, they're like, look, I can't get somebody there for like 3 hours. Get yourself out of Dodge, and we'll deal with this tomorrow. That's at least recorded. It's documented.
Okay, good.
So when you say that later on, they don't think you're full of it because you just didn't want to stay.
Well,
right?
I like what you also say about the police being your investigator.
The police are the most important investigators you can have. It's free investigation. Let me tell you, hire me. My investigators, they cost money. It's the truth. I mean, they don't. Nobody works for free, right?
Right, exactly.
But the photographs, I keep having this happen. So I had this client that, and it's the season for boats, right? So tons of people have the hitches on the back of their car for multiple things. I mean, a lot of boats in Connecticut. And so what we'll see is like you'll see somebody in like a Suburban, big old car with a tow hitch, or a Jeep, or my favorite. And they're meant to take a hit. I mean, they're big vehicles, they're heavy, and somebody will hit them at like 60 miles an hour, and all you'll see is a bent hitch, and maybe if they get past the hitch, just a little tiny bent bumper. The insurance company's like, it's a minor impact. Brooke, what are you talking about? My client's like barking at me, Brooke, I'm telling you, they hit me at like 65. So what do you think I look at first? The pictures of the other car. So I had this case recently where they were saying that to me, minor impact. I go, okay, fine. So we filed litigation because I didn't have photos. My client didn't take them of the other car. It was at nighttime, and I knew that the other car was totaled. So I'm like, let me just pray that they took them. They tell me they don't have photos. Then I file a discovery, basically is what we call it in my world, and they have to send me everything they have. What do you think was in there? Photos. Their car was in half all the way to the windshield.
Oh my
so
God.
from my car, if a jury saw my car, they'd be like, why is this guy hurt? It's fine. It's like, but then they see their car and they go, holy cow. The windshield was cracked all the way up the middle so bad that the windshield, or the hood was all the way up the middle that the windshield was like shattered. And I'm like, that's your minor impact? Like, wow, that's a heck of a minor impact.
That's a heck of a minor impact.
But it makes all the difference. And then the adjuster's like, oh, we didn't know we had it. Yeah, okay. So we get them, and then all of a sudden now we're talking about a case that's worth, you know, $80,000 versus a case that would have been worth 12, which is, by the way, what they offered me.
Unbelievable.
Photos. 12.5
So
when I put in the suit.
photos are so important, and that police report.
The 911 call.
911 call.
So call the police. 911 call is recorded. So that's why I always say stay calm. If you come across this really aggravated, upset, mad, angry, jurors don't want to hear that. Like, you know, I'm going to put you in front of them. You're nice. I mean, the people are the best part of their cases most of the time. Please don't go calling people names, saying this, blah, blah, blah. Like, just look.
Chill.
We're calm. I was rear-ended. That's it, or I was T-boned, that's it. You know, yes, I'm injured, or I don't know. Just please send a police officer. That call's recorded. All
right, Brooke Goff. She is the woman, the founding partner of the Goff Law Group. We can't thank you enough for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you, Brooke.
Thanks. Nice to see you guys.
Nice to see you as well.